Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about James Loriega. I think I'm pronouncing that right. But basically what I've decided to do is do some profiles and bios for people who are active in the ninja community today. And by that I mean people who are writing books, putting out stuff, getting organisations together and everything. So let's start with James and see where we go. Now, I think it's quite interesting. If you don't know, James has been around for many, many years, and he used to train with Ronald Duncan, the late Ronald Duncan, who was in sort of vying position for who was the beginnings of ninjutsu in the West with Stephen Hayes. So all around those early times. Now, James has been active in the ninja community for a long, long time now, many, many decades, and he was in the first documentary I did. Now, I want to start here because James is the first one I'm doing. And if you've produced work and on the ninja and books, or you run organizations, let me know and I'll do one of these videos. But basically, what we've got here is the fact that before me, we were all doing what we thought was ninjutsu. Everybody was just getting snippets from Japan, from what the Japanese translated from Fujita Seiko and everything. And now after me, now we've changed the ninja, sort of the way we've brought all the information out. You've now got a new way of thinking. People are thinking, how do we do this? Many people have gone, well, we'll just drop ninjutsu and do taijutsu and go over there and do that. Some people said, oh, we just jujitsu. But other people, like James, have said, I'll tell you what, let's go back into ninjutsu then and re-establish where we are and what we're doing. So James is producing a series of books. So you can see this one, The Hagakure of Ninjutsu, Insights Beneath Hidden Leaves. And then this one is Shinobi no Michi program, excuse me, let me just say, A Legacy of Lost Arts. So James is putting these together, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of these. The Hagakure one is quite a clever title, actually. It's basically saying the hidden aspects or the aspects of ninjutsu under all the leaves of problems that we have today. And what's interesting with this is it's put together quite well. It's done under his own publishing company. So it's called Lost Arts Publications. And what he's done is he's gone through and bit by bit he's shown you how ninjutsu was developed in the 20th century. So these are like, for example, part 3, writings of the late 20th century people and all that. So what we've got here, and then of course the black belt stuff, and he takes you through the 20th century and how ninjutsu has changed. Now this is a series of essays from people who are interested in the ninja. And it talks about the different ways ninjutsu has been perceived across the time. So it's not saying this is ninjutsu. It's saying this is how people have perceived ninjutsu. This is how it's changed, and this is where we're going with it. Now, The Legacy of Lost Arts. This one. Now, this is an overview of the arts that have been attributed to the ninja over the time. So very quickly, it's finding the path, clearing the path, walking the path, and they're the 3 main sections, and things like the need for invisibility, the blueprint for espionage, Kiai Jutsu, and what people talk about Kiai Jutsu, and if that's related to ninjutsu or not. So what I'm going to say is, with my books, of course, this is historical ninjutsu. This is what we do. This has been arranged. What James is doing is, and there's not just these two, there's more. He's trying to bring all the threads of ninjutsu together. And what's he's trying to bring everything together. Who's saying what they're saying? Is that right? Is it not right? How can we look at this? And he's trying to sort of give more of a balanced view than say, I am. So I am absolutely, is it in that document? No, then get out. You know what I mean? Let's find the documents. I'm going down that approach. Now, what James is doing, or from what I can see from his books, is that he's trying to bring everything together and say, well, these are the avenues people have gone down in the past, and that's come to a dead end, and this is going that way, and here's the ninja in the Sengoku period, but here where we are in the 20th century. Now, James has studied under a lot of people. Of course, there's James with Ronald Duncan back in the day. James is a lot older now, don't be thinking by his pictures. Like me, he's got his grey hair there going. Now we've got these as well. Hatsumi, Tanamura, the different people. I can't read them, it's backwards. But these are the people that he has trained with over the years. And I think that's reflected in his books. We're saying, this is everything. This is all the information I've got to come together. Now, I've got James's bio here. I'm not going to obviously go through everything he's done. Oh, So we've got James's bio at the back, and in 1984 he founded the New York Ninpokai, a training facility in New York. And he goes down here, or he goes overseas to teach, and he starts learn. Not only does he teach, but he learns other things. And he's done multiple things like jiu-jitsu, aikijutsu, and Western martial arts, things like that. And basically gone on a mission, a journey to find as many martial arts as he can and the secrets of the ninja. So at the moment, James doesn't have a YouTube channel, not any sort of like any social media that I can follow that I can see, but you can just get his books online if you're interested. Now, what I'm trying to do, James has kindly sent me these. What I'm trying to do is collect every book on the ninja ever published. And eventually, when I'm finished and I'm dead and gone, we'll put them in a museum, hopefully in Japan, and it'll be like, this is every book ever published on the ninja in any language, hundreds and hundreds of books. That's it. That's the 20th century sort of ninja boom done. And these books will be going inside of that, and one by one I'm going to try and get all the books. So if you're really into ninjas and you're really sort of looking at the arguments and everything, and you've got a bit of extra cash, do help James and get a copy of his book, share it about, see what you think, give it some reviews on Amazon, and let's keep the community going, guys. So that's James Loriega, and hopefully James will really push forward in the future and do more stuff. So please do help him out and support him. And if you're one of the inside the ninja community and you want a little mini profile video like this doing, please let me know.